checking out of Coimbra and we are driving to our new home. We're test driving our new house today. The landlady's already there. We're going to meet her in about half an hour to an hour, presuming we don't get lost. So let's go. So the total cost for 3 nights with breakfast and parking in Coimbra came to about 70 euros a night, a little bit more than that. So it's pretty much the same price as what we were paying for breakfast and hotel in the Ibis in Samui, wasn't it? It's the same price. So that's how much it cost us.
It was one of the best continental buffet breakfasts at a hotel that I've had in a long time. It was very good. It was nice. The croissants, toast, muesli, everything was really fresh. And yeah, it was really nice. Enjoyed the stay. Right, we're out of the underground car park and we are saying goodbye to the Ibis Coimbra and to Coimbra in general until next time. And we are heading to our possible new town. So the plan for when we get to the house after we have spoken to the landlady is to just get a feel for the place, get a feel for the area and try out the house. There's a town about 5 minutes down the road that has a supermarket that we know, that we've seen on Google. So I would like to go there and get some bits for dinner and cook our own dinner tonight and just enjoy being at the house and being there. More of like a real living situation rather than hotel style eating out all the time. So we want to get into that again. I do find that when we go away I miss cooking and I miss just having my own dinners. So almost a week of eating out and breakfast, lunch and dinner, I'm craving my own stuff. So that's what we're going to do tonight. With us being vegetarian, it is difficult to showcase the great Portuguese foods because we've found that they are very heavily meat-based foods that we have tried. Portuguese style are mainly desserts, which is fine by me. We're not shunning the Portuguese foods or anything like that at all by eating pizza or something. It's mainly because most of the Portuguese dishes are meat based and fish and lots of sardines and steak and things like that. So we haven't gone for those on this trip. So that's why you haven't seen us eating many Portuguese dishes. The house is about half an hour from Coimbra, so it shouldn't be too long till we're there. Again, the roads are really good and it is quite a nice drive. Right, we're only 4 miles from the house now and it's looking lovely. Very green and foresty. Eden's going to have so much fun.
And we've arrived. We're at home. Now don't get too excited because we're not going to do a full house tour yet because we haven't signed any contracts yet or anything. So
and we want to do that when we are actually officially moved in with Eden.
But for now we are test driving the house. So standing at the front door, there is a beautiful view here. Very Portuguese. It's absolutely beautiful here. And there's a little car down there. And Eden's garden, the Garden of Eden. There's a lovely little outdoor space here to sit and reflect and look at the view. And there's a church over there that has like little church bells. The plan for now is to head down to the local shop and stock up on some food for this evening to have our little homey day. We spent about an hour and a half sitting under the apple tree down there with the landlady before she left. Just talking about how things work here. We have much to learn about living in Portugal, for definite, but so far I'm very pleased with the choices that we've made so far. Very happy with this house that Sasha found. I think it's a very good start to life here in Portugal.
It's what we like. It's quiet, it's rustic, a little bit rural but still only half an hour from Coimbra.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Lovely little church bells. Right, let's go and see the garden. We're not going to be that mean. We'll show you the garden and the outside. This is where we sat and had a cup of tea, overlooking the lovely garden.
And we've got a massive lavender bush, which is very fragrant.
Smells nice, yeah. And there's like a rustic looking tree. And down on this end of the garden there is an orange tree.
First of all, look at the rustic wall.
Rustic wall, hang on. Yes, we have rustic wall with beautiful looking plants growing. I don't know enough flower names, Sash. I should learn my flowers, really. And here is the orange tree. There's only a couple of oranges up there at the moment. And I believe a lot of them have fallen down.
The landlady owns that bit of land as well, up to this tree here.
Yeah.
So she owns the orange tree, and there's 2 olive trees as well that are hers. So the gardener's coming before we move in, and he's going to strip it all back so we can actually go over there.
And she said we can grow our own vegetables over there.
If we want to grow anything, we just have to ask the gardener to dig us a growing patch.
Another outstanding feature, bread oven built into the end of the garden. We'll have to learn how to use it.
It actually works, and she said she's actually cooked full roast dinners in here before and they taste amazing, so I'm not sure I'll be cooking a whole roast dinner in here, but I'll try some bread to begin. But yeah, we have a bread oven.
Ta-da! And this is what the house looks like from the garden. Quite a long little space for Eden to run in. Alright, we're just going to freshen up and then we're going to head down to the local shop, see what is available in there, what produce is available. She also said that the produce that's in the supermarket is all local produce, which is great.
Yes.
And the tomatoes taste like tomatoes and everything tastes like real veg.
So we will be eating proper Portuguese food.
Yeah.
Just not the meat.
Just not meat, yeah.
Right, we made it to the Intermarché. Let's go and find what we can for dinner.
Green tea. Lots of tea choices. We've already found the pet aisle, which was quite good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they've got lots of gherkins and crackers, all the things that were really expensive in Thailand are actually much cheaper here, obviously because it's Western products. Look at this huge loaf of bread. Put it next to your head. It's €1.60.
800 grams of bread.
That is massive. Alright, we've bought one of these saccos. You have to have your own bag here, just like the UK. So our total shop at the Intermarché for a bag full of stuff, cereals, and we bought a big wheel of cheese was €22.27. We'll show it all properly when we get back to the house, but I've just noticed the price of diesel here is excellent. Look at that, €1.09 for a litre of diesel. So that means plenty of road trips for not too much money, I hope.
So we're going to head back. Oh. We're going to head back to the house now and unpack and just chill out and enjoy being here and feel at home.
Currently we're drinking bottled water, but did a bit of research this morning and apparently the tap water is drinkable in Portugal in all the big cities and outside of the cities too, unless you turn the tap on and brown water comes out, and then maybe the pipes might need some work. But in terms of the treatment, it's supposed to be drinkable, but just do your own research in case you're not sure about that. Another bit of excellent news, the internet speed here is very fast. 30 megabytes download, 2.97 megabits per second upload, so 30 by 3 basically, which is exactly the same speed that we were getting in Thailand on the fibre optic connection. I do believe that it might be a 4G satellite connection here. Compared to all the other hotels we've stayed in so far, which is only 2, this is the fastest we've seen in the whole of Portugal at the moment. We chatted with the landlady earlier and she says that pretty much no one in this village is going to speak much or any English, so it's good to learn some Portuguese. She's got this Portuguese to English dictionary which has got a disc in it, and we're going to start learning more. I'm quite excited about that. Like I've said before, I've always wanted to be bilingual, and it looks like this may be the first language we learn properly. I can see more oranges growing on the tree over there. Looks like oranges and lemons are the fruits of the village. Alright, lunchtime. You can see the tomatoes are nice little, oh, it feels really authentic. And look at the size of this cucumber, man. Cool. It's one hell of a cucumber. And all of this came from the local supermarket. The landlady was also telling us that there's a couple of guys that come down the street ringing their bells selling local produce, and you can get to know what they sell and have a tab with them. So they just give you the stuff and then you go down to the shop that they sell it from and pay the bill at the end of the week or something like that. But she said you get to know who sells what, and I thought that was really good and something that we're definitely going to want to take advantage of once we can speak the language a bit more.
Jay's just finishing up our little snack over there, but I'm going to quickly show you what we bought for our 20 euros earlier. So we got this little pile of goodies, mozzarella cheese, oats, bread, some pastels for dessert, and also some coconut macarons that I nabbed because they look nice. Goat's cheese, crackers, jammy thing, gherkins, and more cheese. As you can tell, we are planning a cheese and bread night, hence all of the cheese. This big cheese is from Portugal, so we've got big Portuguese cheese, and also this jam is pumpkin with almond jam, also produced in Portugal. Oh yeah, and I forgot we got toothpaste as well. The supermarket was quite small, but there was still enough in there for dinners and stuff like pastas and couscous, there's pesto and loads of fruit and veg, so we should be fine doing our like normal everyday shop there, and there are milk and cheese and butter and things. But then for like bigger things, like I wanted a chutney to go with the cheese and I couldn't find one, so I think things like that we'd have to go into Coimbra for and then bring it back. Also, we saw some cheap wines, didn't we?
Yeah, they were mostly €2.99.
Yeah.
Euros, Portuguese wines, white and reds.
Yep.
Vino Tinto, Vino Blanco.
Although, obviously, I am refraining now, but when we move back here and have visitors and guests and things like that, we can buy wine, which is something we never bought in Thailand because it was always very expensive.
Here we are, inside our new home, hopefully. We've been looking at this place in photographs from across the world when we were in Thailand. And now we're sitting inside the actual building itself, imagining that this may be where we have a child. This may be where we stay for an extra couple of years of our life. Many things could happen here, and this could be the start of something fantastic. It's exciting, it's relaxing, it's new, and so far we really love it. So here's to the future. Let's get some work done and let's make it happen. So we found the picturesque door from the living room that opens out onto that view. I've mentioned this before, but we know for a fact now that when we buy our house in the future, it has to have views surrounding it. It needs to be out there like this. This is lovely. It's now time to start preparing dinner. I'm going to plate things up. Not much preparation to do when you have picky bits. Just bits of bread and bits of cheese. I like the fact that we've got this whole wheel of cheese. I've been told that Portugal has a very good selection of their own cheeses. So even though we don't partake in the eating of meat, we will be enjoying a lot of good cheese, I think. A rather European dinner scene is forming. I feel like this is photograph worthy. This is the problem with being a vlogger and an Instagrammer and a blogger and all that. Nothing is ever straightforward, even cooking dinner at home. When you see a shot, it's like, I should Instagram that, I should vlog that. Everyone knows about pastel de natas, but we found these in the supermarket today from the bakery. They're called pastéis de feijões. I've never heard of them before, but they look nice, so we're going to try them out.
Okay, we have just sat down to our very first meal in our new home. We have got delicious plates of crusty bread and crackers and cheese, some rustic pumpkin and almond jam, gherkins, goat's cheese, and then for dessert we've got a plate of pastel de feijões, was it?
I think so.
Coconut macarons and a fresh nectarine. It all looks very lovely, and sitting outside with the sound of the church bells and the bees buzzing around on the lavender bush, it is all rather idyllic right now. The sun's going down, it's lovely, under the apple tree.
Dinner is devoured.
It's lovely.
Very nice. The Portuguese cheese was lovely. It tasted like a mature cheddar but soft. And the goat's cheese is always nice, but that's French. The jam was lovely. Basically everything was really nice. Quite enjoyed tonight's food, and I enjoyed sitting out here in the garden and feeling at home. Very pleased with this find. Well done. We're going to end the video here, but before we do that, Eden has something she wants to show you. She did a park review today in England, so check this out.
Good morning, world. I'm going to show you Ridgeway Park today. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, if I can go in here, I have to be responsible with my pools. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They got actual small trains here. Oh my. Right, it's leg day today. Leg day today. Let's get to work. Time to get my sports in. Please. Alright, I enjoyed it. It was my review, maybe 4 out of 5. Can't get my lead off, but gave me lots of places to drink some water. Got to see some activities, did my exercise. But the most difficult thing was keeping my pose in. Now I have to go and find a place to relax. Leave my quiet place.
As you can see, Eden's being well looked after, but we want her here.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Eden to be running around in this garden.
I know, she'll love it.
It's going to be amazing. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. It really does help us. Hope you're enjoying watching Portugal and discovering this amazing country with us. It is a bit of an eye-opener to see the way we can live out here. Is, you know, it's fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe to 8 Miles From Home and to These Tiny Moments, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
I don't have good waiter skills.